Oh, I just found a new brush stroke. Ha! Well, good morning, Earthlings. So, how many brush strokes are there? I'm sure there's 150,000 of them, but I'm just going to show you 3 of them. The only 3 you're going to need right now in the fabulous traveling art studio. Brush strokes. They're not as hard as you might think. And there are only 3 of them. So this is my Chinese brush. And I like it because it holds water. It's really wet. You can't even tell it's wet. It's really wet. This is the tip. This is the body. You can use the whole brush, but don't push the wrong direction. You don't want to hurt your brush. Be gentle with it. And don't leave it in the water. So when you're ready to paint, you put it in your water, you swish it around, and see how it's in there, and it's open, like that. When I pull it out of the water, whoa, it magically all comes like that. And it's dripping a little bit, but that is full of water. These are the brushes that I use. This is my itty bitty brush. You can tell it's not really itty bitty, but it has a nice point. Then this is the next size up. Then these 2 are almost exactly the same. One is a little fluffier than the other. Then I have my Chinese brush. I'm going to start with my itty bitty brush. And here's my water. Is start with Moon Glow. I like Moon Glow. I'm going to put that much on my brush. Here's the first one. Where you take your itty bitty brush and your little point. There you go. It's just a line. You can do lines. You can practice with this. Get real little. Get real little. Whoop. Now, as you make more, the paint is going to go off your brush, so you'll get less and less paint. And I want you to practice that, because I like to paint the dark parts first, and that's the dark, and then as it gets less and less paint on my brush, which doesn't seem to be happening, you're going to get a lighter and lighter line. So that's the first line. Once you practice that, that's with your itty bitty brush. Now your itty bitty brush is like that, so here's your next line. Da-da, like that. Use the whole brush, and on the end, just let that happen. Okay, it looks like I'm running out of paint. Oh, that's good, so I can show you. So the more you go, the lighter and lighter you're going to get. You'll use that technique. If I put a little water on my brush now, what's going to happen is I'm going to get that. So practice that line, just like that. And look at the way the paint is coming off the brush. Now I hardly have any paint or water on that. Let's go back to the lines. Oh, I can get real light. You don't have to ever add white. You don't want to add white. Okay, so we'll see, we can get littler and littler. And we come over here with this. There. That's going to be a brush stroke that you use. Okay. That is full of water, and that you can use that for your wash. You can. I'm going to take that and there. That's how you load your brush. That's how you get your water on your brush. Do you mind if I use this? Can I use it? Let me use this. Then put the water on your paper. Like that. See, it's got a good shine. Then here's your itty bitty brush with your little tip. And that's gonna go in there. It's not. Okay, so it's not. Okay, so I'm gonna use the second technique with it this way. And then you just sit back and watch, because it takes a minute. Okay, a wash is just when you put water all over your paper. There, it's washed. I got that new color, manganese. So I'm just gonna, whoa, like that. Okay, so that's really the different brush strokes. This is a brush stroke. It's called blah, 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 with the manganese. It's called the manganese madness. I like my big fat brush because you can get a good wash. And this one is phthalo blue. So the next brush stroke I want to show you is this one. That's it. You hold your brush like that, and you go ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. That's it. Oh, that looks like the first brush stroke I showed you. It is. I guess it is. You don't have any more then. I guess it's time for you to go. You don't have to go. Okay, now I'm gonna play. I got my brush washed off, and now I'm gonna dry it off just a little bit. I'm coming. Ah. Now that's an opaque yellow. See, you can't even see the blue underneath it. But when you mix it together, you mix the colors together on the paper. That way, I don't know. I do that. Wow. Whoa. Oh, what is that? Wow, that's beautiful. Manganese and gamboge together look like that. That's it. Okay, so you're going to use these two brush strokes. First one, the second one, and that's it. It holds the water really nice. So that's about your brushes. Let's get back to the brush strokes. I think I got something else I can teach you. Let's go. Let's go. That didn't work. Okay, so you go tip, body, like a leaf. Like a leaf. Okay. You take it, you push your body down, and you bring it back up. Oh. Wow. 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 Look what I just did. I got a lot of paint on the brush. Okay. That is a technique. Boop. 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 I like it. Okay. Wow! Okay, so that's another bang. Oh. So in this video, Cher's going to learn a new technique, and then she's going to teach it to you. She's going to revise it. It's going to make her flip out. So in this one, you're going to watch Cher flip out, because this is coolness. I probably have done this for years, but really kind of putting in your head, we're going to practice something new. That's what happened. Oh, another brush stroke. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. I hope you find it. Yeah, I'm going to work. Yeah. So how'd you do? Why don't you practice? That's the first step. You've already looked at your paint, and now your paint brushes are starting to do their thing, and you should be off to a good start. Until later, I hope you paint. Do lots of brush strokes. Hope you find her. Yeah, I'm going to work. Damn. I love you guys. Subscribe. Oh, find me on Odyssey. I need some followers on Odyssey, Come on. It's not a fish. It's a fish. Come on, that's a fish. The top part of a fish. Like you can see the eyes like that. That's a fish. That's not a fish. Okay, I was learning a technique. You go like this, push it down.